How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the RetroSpect. So I just finished playing Super Mario Odyssey for the very first time, and yes, I know, I'm late to the party, but I had a great time playing it. The game launched about 5 years ago with the Nintendo Switch as the fourth mainline 3D Mario game, and has become one of the Switch's best-selling games to date. Today, I wanted to review the game and see why it's beloved by so many people, and see if it really is worth the hype that it gets. So let's get straight into the video. The Super Mario franchise had its first 3D debut in 1996 with Super Mario 64, which not only became one of the most iconic Mario games to date, but also set the foundations for all future 3D platformers, which would be followed by Super Mario Sunshine and the Mario Galaxy duology, all games that I am a very big fan of. After the release of Mario Galaxy 2, it would be a 7-year wait until fans would get their hands on the highly anticipated Super Mario Odyssey, and man, this game did not disappoint. The game starts out with Mario losing a fight with Bowser, who has once again captured Princess Peach. You end up kicked off the airship into this mysterious new world, known as Cap Kingdom, which looks like something straight out of a Tim Burton movie. You are then greeted by Cappy, who has the ability to turn into any kind of cap. You find out that his sister was also taken by Bowser, and you team up to stop him. Cappy turns into Mario's iconic cap, and gives you the ability to throw him at any object or enemy, which if you throw at certain enemies, lets you go into them. Yeah, kinda weird, but it lets you take control of them, giving you special abilities. The game does a really good job of making use of this by designing some layouts to only be possible through using this ability, and not to mention, it's a lot of fun. You even get to control a friggin' dinosaur. Now that's cool. The next thing I really enjoy about the game is the movement and controls. This is definitely the most control over movement we've ever had in a 3D Mario game. Controlling Mario feels very responsive, and you have so much control over Mario, and Cappy giving you chances to pull off some of the absolute craziest stunts. Speedrunners have already been taking advantage of this by doing some crazy stunts I've never seen. Unlike Super Mario 64, which feels very stiff and hard to control, there are so many different moves that you can pull off with Mario that I had to check the controls just to understand everything. In my opinion, I think Super Mario Odyssey has some of the best controls in any video game, and certainly does a great job giving the player flexibility to get around any obstacle. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
I need you to stop talking.
What?
Just stop talking. I want to say something really quick.
Okay, sure, give it a shot.
Alright. Hello, everyone. I've got a couple things I want to say about this game. Well, what is there not to say about this game? Super Mario Odyssey is one of, if not the best game in the entire series, from its incredible world building, addictive gameplay, fun abilities, and much more. All of these put together is definitely what it takes to make a fan favorite. I'd say the different captures you can become is my favorite part of the game. Replacing the traditional power-ups with the ability to transform into familiar enemies was such a smart idea. Being able to finally play as a Goomba and stack on your Goomba brethren is a goofy but fun concept. Or a chain chomp to smash through walls. You can even become Bowser himself. Every single capture is memorable even well after finishing the game. But really, that's just one thing that makes this game great. The kingdoms that we explore are absolutely beautiful and very diverse. Each kingdom has new captures and new ways to find moons to keep the game fresh. I'd say my favorite kingdom has to be Luncheon Kingdom because of how unique it is. In what other game can you turn into a chunk of meat? This game has so much content that even after you beat the game, you can still look for more moons and unlock new areas. If collecting all the moons isn't your cup of tea, instead you can unlock all of Mario's outfits, which are a great new addition to the Mario franchise. Just look at them. You can make Mario look fly as hell, or turn him into a skeleton. The level design is incredible. Every moon that is collected seems to be given through some new method, like needing a certain capture, wearing a certain outfit, using moves you learn throughout playing, and much more. Really, this game is so good that I don't have any major complaints. So this is just a nitpick. Really, I think the bosses are just a little bit too easy. I know Nintendo isn't known for difficult boss fights, but it would be nice if we could get some that were a bit more difficult. They could simply just add different difficulties or settings, and it would be easily fixed. But really, other than that, this game is simply flawless. Okay, that's enough for me. This is Ezra's video after all. Back to you, buddy.
Okay, thank you. Back to what I was saying. A feature in Super Mario Odyssey that I absolutely love is how they incorporate the old school Mario gameplay in parts of each level. Personally, my favorite has to be the New Donk City Festival. Probably the most memorable part of the game in my opinion. The gameplay and music are so good and work together to make something that feels both nostalgic and new. I mean, just listen to this music.
Come on and jump up in the air, jump without a care, jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short on joy, don't think just don't forget that you're still a one-up boy. So go on straight.
Even Mario's got the grooves. The soundtrack in this game is nothing but phenomenal. Every song fits so well for each kingdom you are in, and perfectly sets the tone for what you will encounter. It seriously confuses me as to why Nintendo hasn't released any soundtracks onto a music platform. Personally, I think Super Mario Galaxy has a superior soundtrack, but Odyssey does not fall far behind. Super Mario Odyssey is definitely the closest we've ever had to an open world Mario game, as each kingdom is widely expansive and gives you options of where you want to go first. You can find almost any moon in any order. The game also offers an option to let you use any amiibo you've collected. If you place any amiibo onto your Joy-Con, you can make it go search for a moon. And depending on the amiibo, you may also get a special reward. Just a neat little extra feature they added, which I think is pretty cool. When comparing Super Mario Odyssey to its predecessors, it's easily improved upon several aspects of each game and making discovery feel fresh and exciting while also staying true to the Mario franchise. So, Super Mario Odyssey. Is it worth the love that it receives? In my opinion, absolutely. It is a fantastic 3D platformer with tons of content and a fun little story that you can never get bored of. Does it beat its predecessors though? That's up to you. I highly recommend that if you haven't played Super Mario Odyssey, that you pick it up and give it a try, as it's become one of my favorite Switch games and is a perfect game for any platformer fan. Alright, that's it for the video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already. Also go check out Ryan's channel, he makes great gaming content, definitely want to check out. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Peace.